Scooter Shooters. Where'd that name come from?
Well, we opened our business back in the 90s, and I was working in a body shop, painting cars, painting motorcycles, and a guy says, "Hey, could you paint my Scoot?" And we were trying to come up with a different name because everybody had choppers taken back then. It was choppers this, choppers that. We wanted something a little different, so I figured, well, we're painting motorcycles, and people call their motorcycles their scooter, and we're shooting paint, so we came up with Scooter Shooters. It seemed to stick over the years, and now we're still going almost 20 years later.
You have a lot of bikes in the showroom. Are they all for sale, or are they all being serviced, or both? Or
Both. We have a few bikes in here that are for sale. We have a lot of them that are being worked on. Usually this is where we park them when we're not wrenching on them. We've got a couple bikes back here for sale, some choppers, bikes that we built, bikes that are customers. We work on everything from ground up customs to somebody coming in needing a tire change.
what's going on with this bike here?
This is a 2008 Heritage that had a little bit of motor noise, and we told the guy we're going to have to take it out and take the motor apart and see what's going on with it, and he decided while we're doing all that to go ahead and do some performance work. We're going to put big bore jugs on it. We're going to put some new ported heads on it, a set of cams. He still wants it to be drivable, not a race bike, but he wants around 100 horsepower. It'll probably get up and go real good. So we're doing a little bit of hop-up work, a little cleanup work. We're going to put some bars on the bike and customize it out a little bit while it's here. Should be a real cool build.
New project here?
This is a bike build we got from a customer that bought some parts, and I think he was going to build it himself. He just didn't have the time to do it, and we're gonna finish it up for him. We're gonna make it real nice. We've got a 124-inch S&S motor here we're putting in it. It's gonna have a 300 tire on the back. We'll definitely keep you posted on how this bike goes together. But yeah, we get a lot of bikes like that where people buy a project and then they usually figure out it's going to take a little bit more time and effort than what they have after work every day. So we got no problem helping people out. This is a custom bike that had a lot of cool parts on it, but somebody wants it rebuilt because he was having a lot of problems with it. Which a lot of custom bikes out there did have problems. Sometimes they use a lot of nice parts but weren't put together so well. And we're going to go through the whole bike and make it a usable bike for them. It's safe, safe to drive, and try to make it look real nice.
So I thought you were exclusively working on motorcycles and building them, and now I hear you're getting into cars.
Well, I've always worked on cars. Just we didn't really advertise any of that in the past, and now we're getting to be where we're doing a little bit more of it, and we're starting to build some cool hot rods also along with the bikes, because the cars are really taken off in the last couple of years, and I've missed doing it, and I'll show you a couple examples here.
Cool.
Here's a car that we're currently wrapping up. It's a 1981 Trans Am, built 455. We've done a frame-off restoration on it. Everything underneath it's brand new. Every bushing, clip, everything's painted. It's getting final assembled right now, and we should have this one done real soon.
T-top's nice.
Yeah. I could take you in the back and show you where we do the dirty work if you'd like. This is a 1973 Pontiac Trans Am that we're redoing. Frame up restoration. Everything's going to be every nut and bolt in the car's getting cleaned, sandblasted, redone, repainted. We've got a couple other ones back here. We got a drag car that we're going to be building. That's some bike paint work that we're doing.
All the fabricating's back here?
All the fabricating and paint work is done back here in this shop. This is where we have a tubing bender for bending roll cages. We have TIG welders.
What's going on with this car here?
This is a car we're building for the shop to showcase some of our work. It's going to be a turbo drag car. It's got a 473-inch Pontiac motor in it. We're putting a pretty good sized turbo on it. It should build about 1,000 horsepower. It should be pretty light. We're going to have fiberglass door panels on it, fiberglass front end. We've got a full chassis in it. Got a 9-inch Ford rear end in it.
Are you actually going to race it?
Yep. It's been a while, but we're gonna go racing next year, so that'll be a good time.
You going to be the driver?
I gotta slim down a little.
Get the fire suit going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it ought to be a good time. This is a 1970 Pontiac GTO, 400 4-speed car, positive traction rear end. We're doing frame off restoration on. We're gonna make it real nice.
I could pull an engine.
Sure. It's just that easy.
I didn't know it was that easy. Woo. What's going on with this bike here?
It's a Sportster. We're gonna take and turn into a trike this winter. It's for one of our female customers. She wants a little bit more stability, so we're gonna make it look real cool. We're gonna make it look like bobber trike. I think it's something we haven't done before, and it sounds like it'll be a challenge for us.
Tell me about this.
Woo! What you got here is a 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, 73-inch turbo motor, and we're gonna go fast. And that's all I got to say about this.
Tell me about this here.
Woo! What we got right here is a 1977 Pontiac Trans Am, full chassis under it, and a 473-inch Pontiac turbo motor. We're gonna go fast.